Hey there ninjas, this is Pegasus177 and welcome to Assassin School episode 3. This week we're going to look at ability sets. We're going to talk a little bit about all of them before going into depth in each one more in the future. So let's get started. One of the first ones we're going to look at is decoy. As you can see right here, my target is appearing around the corner. I have sent off my decoy. My decoy is in the attempts to lure her out. Hopefully that she will run to knock out my decoy and in the process allow me to get a free kill. The next one we're looking at is knife. As you can see, this is my attacker. I'm about to throw my knife at him. This will range his ability to kill me. It will be cut in half. The distance that he can kill me from will be cut in half, allowing me to get close and to stun him. We're also going to be looking at things like morph, but we'll get more into that in a minute. We're also going to look at bodyguard. Bodyguard lets you create an NPC doppelganger who will run over and stun your pursuer. You will receive no points for this, but it is a great safety tool and a useful perk nonetheless. Just one thing to remember about bodyguard, guys, is that do not cast it from too far away a distance. As you can see, my target is almost all the way across the map, and by the time my bodyguard reaches her, he will have worn off and have turned back into a normal NPC. The pistol is an easy insta-kill weapon. It is useful if your target is up on a rooftop. This avoids you having to move into an area where you may be seen, but it is also leaving you slightly vulnerable for a few moments. We're going to look at the animus shield. The animus shield will protect you from poison, smoke bomb and all other ability effects, allowing you to freely walk into the smoke bomber's presence and take them out. We want to look at glimmer. Glimmer makes your body invisible, just the bare outline is visible. This will allow you to approach targets without being seen, without being noticed. Using glimmer with an item such as poison can be extremely effective. Watch here as I put on my glimmer around the corner, walk my way around, right past my target without him noticing me and poison him. We're also going to look at smoke bomb. This in my opinion is one of the most overpowered abilities in the game, just because it is such a drastic effect on both offense and defense, and it can be used on both at the same time. If any ability is seen to be used a lot, this is probably the one, and it's the one that you will see most people using, especially as you get higher up the ranks, as it is what most players depend on to get a good game score. Using smoke bomb along with poison can have drastic effects. As you can see here, it disables your target, leaving them vulnerable, allowing you to even build up your incognito and your focus and hit the poison. This all combined together creates for a very high score. This is a cheap tactic in my opinion, and a bad one, because people get into the habit of using smoke bomb, they never break it. We want to look at abilities like wipe and how to use them in the free-for-all role. Wipe knocks out everyone else's abilities that is hit by, but it also makes them glow bright so you can pick them out from the crowd. This is also a very useful tool to use against smoke bombers. The only problem with this is that it emits a big golden ball of light from around you, and you are at the center of it, allowing your targets to pick you out easily enough. You can also use this with teleport. Teleport will allow you to get the safety. As you can see, I teleported away and I lured somebody else into the kill.
Contested kill.
Wipe unfortunately leaves a big ball of light surrounding you, and you are standing at the middle of it, which can give you away, but at the same time this can be an extremely effective tool to use. By using wipe here, I knock out my target's ability to use their smoke bomb, but also their ability to use the knife, which may prevent me from getting the kill. You can also use wipe against smoke bombers when you approach them to knock them out from using the ability. Wipe will affect from a larger distance away than a smoke bomb will. Going to look at disguise. Now disguise with blender is a useful tactic. As you can see here, I've fallen into this hidden group. and created a doppelganger of myself. I then popped my disguise so that when my pursuer turns the corner, he will see my lookalike and kill them, leaving me safe to knock them out. As you can see here again, working with Blender, this is an extremely useful tactic. Lure the same guy, he fell for the same tactic twice. And as you can see, I can walk safely away from the situation without being seen, and I even managed to lure a second one in this case. This is also very useful for approaching your targets. Firecrackers have multiple effects. One of the most potent is that it blinds all players within the vicinity. This will break their lock on you, allowing you to hit them or stun them. Be aware though that it does not prevent them from being able to kill you. Another thing it does is that it makes all NPCs, that is non-player controlled characters, drop to the ground, allowing you to pick out your target. The ones that you probably see me using the most are Decoy and Morph. As you can see here, Decoy and Morph are extremely useful. Morph allows you to turn 3 NPCs into your lookalikes. This can be very great for hiding and for blending in with groups, keeping you perfectly safe. As you can see, the Silent Shadow is about to turn the corner above. He is my pursuer. He sees the group and he is approaching slowly. This is allowing me time to build up my decoy again. When he gets close, I will pop my decoy. This will lure him in and hopefully he will take the bait. As you can see right there, he took the bait of the decoy, allowing me to stun him, freely allowing me to build up my animus hack. As we go through this series, I will touch on each and every ability set, and you can also suggest ability sets to me and I will work with them and show you the best ways to use them. You can also use Morph in the attacking role. As you can see here, I selected this player, but he has a lookalike on the other side of the bench. Using the Morph ability, I picked out which one was my target by morphing the other two into lookalikes and freely taking out my own target. Okay, so now we've had a look at all the free-for-all abilities. Don't be afraid to send me in your own custom classes and I will show you the best ways to use them, tactics to use with them, and best way to play with them. Remember, each different ability set will change your playstyle. Some will require you to be a bit more aggressive while others will require you to be a bit more stealthy. Next week I'm going to talk about perks and kill streaks and the best ones to use with each ability set. So that's it for this week, guys. Don't forget to send me in your own custom class ability sets and I'll tell you the best ways to work with them. Thanks for watching.